to finish, but for the sprint races, I think you're going to see more power coming out of that V8 powered Porsche.
Let's talk about the 41 Dempsey Racing Mazda. It's an interesting quartet here with Lee Keane, James Gouet, and those guys will be the full-time drivers this year. Don Kitch Jr. and Canadian Dave Lacey. So a very interesting foursome. Let's go to that camp now. Justin has more.
Yes, Michael, you've had so many years of experience in long-distance racing sports cars. Here you are with the first time a two-car effort for Dempsey. Not gone exactly the way you want, but still a very, I think tomorrow morning you'll think it was a strong effort.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously expanding from a one-car to a two-car team is a big step, especially when the first race is a 24-hour race. The cars have run well, you know, not without their problems, but we'll get a good result and both cars will come home. But the biggest winner in all this has got to be the Seattle Children's Hospital. You know, we've raised nearly $400,000 for the hospital, which is, I think, a record, especially in these economic times. I'm just thrilled to bits about that. So we'll start the year and come out of here with some points, and then Lee and James can chase the championship along with Joe and Patrick. And I think you'll see us get stronger and stronger as the year runs on.
So do we. Thank you, Michael. Guys?
All those pictures on the side of the door right there, Calvin, those are all pictures of people that donated to that effort. And up atop the, on top of the roof, there's names of people who could have a signature edition, if you will.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool program, and they have a new benefactor this year. John Graham and his wife Jerry have contributed $5 million to this program. They own Marine Salvage and Oil based in Seattle, and one of his children was actually in the Seattle Children's Hospital many years ago, so they've always had a keen interest in really helping to develop that. His eldest son now has Crohn's disease, but they've committed $5 million in an endowment over the next 5 years, and the key is to really try and build this hybrid cardiac surgical suite, which is really imperative to the progress of that hospital, and it'll really be state-of-the-art stuff.
I think if I wanted my picture on the car and was going to donate, I would want it at Daytona somewhere other than the door. A safer area might be.
Want it to be around at the end.
It's the 13th year for Team Seattle at the Rolex 24. You may remember they took last year off to have a special year at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, but they're back in their groove where they feel at home here at the Rolex 24. And we mentioned the Seattle Children's Hospital. Let's not forget about the Patrick Dempsey Center for Cancer, Hope and Healing up in Maine as well. And thank you to everyone who has been involved in that program.